this is a week where you need to take a little bit of a risk, maybe, Capricorn. You need to spin the wheel. You need to get out there and do something, get outside the box, do something that maybe you're not quite comfortable with, or something that you have been thinking about a long time, but you haven't quite.
Welcome to Cards and Constellations with Bonnie Morris and Don Rumer Rivera from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Here, we blend astrology and tarot to guide you through the twists and turns for the week ahead. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share. Let's dive into your cosmic journey together.
Capricorn, this is your weekly reading, the astrology for the week of August 25th through the 31st. Before we get started, I want to thank Miss Bonnie for preparing it. Unfortunately, she could not deliver the message, so I'm doing that for her. Therefore, if you like the message, it's all me. If you don't like it, it's all her. Let's get to it. We begin the week with a kite that is persistently headed towards Saturn. But the change this time is that its tail is the moon, which means you are feeling a tug of war between your emotions and your responsibilities and limitations. Who will live out the feelings or the responsibilities? I don't know. Find the sweet spot of compromise and you will find a smoother week ahead for you. We also see a new opposition between Pluto and Venus. Now that's your love, romance, and money. And of course, that planet of change, which means it's a complication too. And the very next day, as that kite came in, the next day it is gone. Now, this is a unique situation because we've seen this throughout all the signs this week. And interestingly enough, in the past, we see kites that come and stay. And then often you'll get other kites that come and overlap or they coming in conflict with each other. But no, this week is a week of ins and outs. So don't be surprised if your emotional state is the same. Try to keep that under control, though. Okay, now let's move forward there. There are several squares beginning to form that will be needing attention. One is between Jupiter and Mars. Jupiter, expansion, growth, and luck, and Mars is all about action. So you're going to take some sort of action regarding growth and expansion, which is a good thing. Okay, look to your career, look to your businesses, look to what you can do for family and friends in that regard as well. The next square we are looking back at is the Moon squaring with Venus. I don't know. I don't even know whether to approach this or not. You've got the Moon, your feelings, and you've got Venus, love, romance, and money. What could go wrong? Okay, I'm just moving on. And the Moon squaring Pluto, again, your feelings sends that wonderful planet of transformation. Something's going to change, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Remember, change is not always necessarily bad. It's what we do with it or how we use it to our advantage that can create that ultimate outcome. Towards the end of the week, we have a new kite. It's headed right for Pluto, and the tail of this kite is in Venus. If you have found that sweet spot, this will be the very workable solution. Energy, energy, energy. We also have a new opposition between Uranus and the Moon. Your feelings playing tug of war with the planet of unexpected surprises. Now, this could be a dangerous combination. Be careful with what you say. Mean what you say what you mean, and do not overspeak and underdeliver. All right. This is a week to focus on your achievements in the past that you have made for yourself. Your ambition is really strong, but there's a lesson about pacing yourself. Again, make sure that you're taking on what you can. Don't overpromise and underdeliver. That is not a good thing. Your professional life takes the spotlight, and you could be recognized for your dedication or giving new responsibilities that have aligned with your ability to show your leadership skills. Stay grounded and don't overextend. In relationships, you're going to feel the effect of your career. Focus patterns may need reassurance that they are a priority, while singles could meet up with someone throughout their professional or public settings, and that would be a good thing. But to find the right balance, they must be a little bit ambitious, and they must have tendencies toward the humanities, okay? Because again, that's where that harmony lies with you in that sense. Again, with your relationship with the person you're partnered with, that is super important that they know that in this busy time that they still matter. So make sure you show them a little attention as well. We don't want to leave our family behind in that sense. This weekend reflect on where you stand and where you want to go. Next, it encourages setting intentions for the next month. So make sure that you determine what you want to see in the next coming months. What I would do is I project to the end of the year and figure out what I want to see happening and make sure you're setting those things in motion. One final thing before I get to that affirmation that Bonnie has offered is make sure you get out, you take your shoes off, and you put your feet in dirt, in grass, in sand, in water. Make sure that you're sending your feet into nature so that you can ground yourself and get rid of all the energies that come from a week where we see the kites coming and going. I don't want you carrying that energy into next week. Now, the affirmation to close this up is I build my future through patience and through purpose. Let's see what Tarot says. Capricorn, this is your tarot reading for the week. Let's see what Spirit and the universe has in store for you this week. Spirit and the universe, please tell me what is in the highest and best interest of Capricorn for this week. Oh, right, they've got some flyers. Oh, yes, indeed, jumpers popping out. We're going to take them. But before we do, let's start with the bottom of the deck, because the card on the bottom of the deck is your overall energy of your environment. It kind of tells you what's going to be happening in your world and what is going to be either helping you, holding you back, or just kind of staying steady. Your energy for the week is the Hermit card. I love that. So this week, don't be surprised if as you navigate your life and as you move forward, that you find your way being nudged and pushed a little bit to make sure that you're staying on your path. Now, this could also imply that you are on your path, and so you're staying on your path, or it could be an implication that this week the universe is going to be doing some nudging because maybe you've wandered off just a little bit, or maybe sometimes a little bit more. So that's an interesting card to have. The good part of knowing is the bumpers, the guardrails have been placed around you this week to make sure that you don't go off in a direction that you do not need to be going off into, and that's a good thing. Now, I love this because with that guardrail that's placed around you, because of the environmental protections of that life path, you have another amazing card, and it is the Wheel of Fortune. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And that Wheel of Fortune is coming out there to say, you know what? This is a week where you need to take a little bit of a risk, maybe, Capricorn. You need to spin the wheel. You need to get out there and do something, get outside the box, do something that maybe you're not quite comfortable with, or something that you have been thinking about a long time, but you haven't quite pulled the trigger on, but now it's time to do so. This is going to be a doing week. This is going to be an action week. And I love this because look at this, the next card out is the Star card. The Star card is telling me that with this action, with you putting something into play, the Star card says it aligns perfectly or very well. Maybe it's a better way to put it, very well, because nothing's perfect, right? But it aligns very well with your life path and what is meant for you to help you get to where you're ultimately headed. Okay, so that Star card, along with that Wheel of Fortune, says do it, take it, spin that wheel, and you are going to be happy with that choice that you make, that wheel, that spin. And again, the good thing is this is the week for your guardrails. You have the guardrails around you. You cannot go wrong unless you truly do something stupid. But let's face reality, Capricorn. You're not that person. You do not do that. That's not who you are. So I am not worried about that at all. What I'm telling you, I'm worried that you may be too safe. You may be too, oh, well, I don't know. No, listen to me, Capricorn. This is a week we're not being in our feelings and in our emotions and all this other stuff. We are going to spin the wheel. We're going to do something that is going to shake us a little bit. That's going to utilize a larger swath of our brain. That's going to push us a little bit. That's going to test our knowledge, test our skill, test our sheer gut and determination. So Capricorn, this week, spin that wheel, and I'm telling you, whatever it is you're wanting to do, this is a week where it's going to fall into place. If you've been wanting to start a new business, if you've been wanting to push for a raise, if you've been wanting a promotion, if you've been wanting to change jobs, if you've been wanting to ask someone to marry you, ooh, there you go. That's the one you didn't think about. That's a curveball, right? If you have been thinking that, hey, I need to relocate, these are the things. If you are thinking, hey, you know what? Maybe I need to start a family. This is the week to start that. This is the week to have that conversation. This is the week to get things going. I can't begin to tell you how much The scope has expanded by these two cards. First and foremost, that Wheel of Fortune says take the opportunity. The star card says it's going to align with you. And then with the boundaries already protecting you, the bumpers on the lane, shall we say, you are good. You are good to go. The next card outlet is the Nine of Pentacles. Spirit's talking to you. Look at that bird. The spirit is talking to you. You know this. You've been hearing this. And it's been telling you, do something, do something, do something, do something. And now they're giving you the wheel. And they're saying, now spin it. You're finally, they've been dragging you along. And they've been pulling you along. And you've been resisting. But this is the week to not resist. This is the week to embrace it. And when you do, look at this. This is the abundance. Nine of abundance. This is when it's going to be delivered to you. You're going to get that abundance. You're going to get that benefit. It will take some work. Absolutely. That's an Eight of Wands. It will take some work to get it done. But Capricorn, you ain't afraid of work. You and I know you are not afraid of work. You are okay with that, okay? Should you miss this opportunity, you are not going to be happy. So let's not miss this opportunity. Let's not blow this. Let's instead take advantage of it. Let's move forward with it. Let's find it in our budget, in our mind, in our heart. When I say budget, I'm not talking money. I'm talking in our budget of thoughts and processes and understanding, do I have the time? Do I have the attention? Do I have? Yes, you do. You have the energy. You have the time. It fits your life budget. So this is the time you need to shine. If you don't shine, I only come back to you in a year or so and think, what coulda, shoulda been. What coulda, shoulda, and woulda, but wasn't. This is that moment. This is that moment. Mark it on your calendars. Write it down in your journal. Put it someplace. That guy in the red shirt with the desert behind me and the desert name, Sonoran Mystic Tarot, that dude told me to do something and I didn't. Or better yet, I'm hoping you say, that dude told me to do this. And it started a new era for me. It started a whole new creation, a new line, a new direction, a new life. This is your new beginning. Don't miss it. Don't blow it. Do not blow it. Okay? And when you get there, and as you start succeeding and achieving, make sure that you let people know, hey, this dude on YouTube read for me. He gave me a message which resonated. And because of him, I thought, don't give me the credit. I didn't do it. Just give me, I thought about what he was saying and I put his ideas into action. Again, you have to do it. I'm just planting the seed. All right. I am excited for you this week. I cannot begin to tell you how excited I am for you. And I look forward to seeing how this plays out. Hit that subscribe button. I would truly appreciate it. It's on the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Additionally, share this out. So many people need to hear this, okay? You never know who is a Capricorn because they have the moon and sun and rising and all those things. You never know at what part in their chart they have Capricorn. So please share it with everybody that you can. Help me grow my channel. Additionally, if you are on Sonoran Mystic Tarot's YouTube channel, which is mine, pop over to Your Love Goddess, which is Miss Bonnie's, and subscribe to hers. If you're on her side, which is Your Love Goddess, pop over to mine, which is Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and subscribe to mine. I would appreciate it. And then Bonnie and I have a channel together called Cards and Constellations. Hit that one too. With that said, I'm going to let you go. Again, an amazing week. Please do not let this go unheeded. Okay? If you should, then don't blame me. It's not my fault. With that said, love, light, and blessings from Miss Bonnie and her family, me and my family, to you and to yours. Until next week, send us a message. Let us know how it resonates. We'll see you then. Bye.